we are back at it with UnOriginal Talks. I'm here with
Andy Bluz.
Andy. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'd like to think I'm just a vibe curator. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a promoter. A Leo.
Oh, see the astrology sounded crazy.
I had to throw that one in there, but I'm just a regular schmegler person like everybody else. Nothing too crazy about me, but I do a couple of different things that most people wouldn't, I guess, in their regular job.
So, you've been in Charlotte for how long? How long have we known each other?
Yeah, so on the way here, I did think about that because as much as we've been around each other, I don't think that we've met like in a personal level.
It was just more nightlife type.
Right. And so like, I feel like we've known each other for about 2 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it was longer than that.
You think it's longer?
For some reason. I don't know.
I think it might be.
I don't ever keep track of how long I know people. I just know after a year or two, it's kind of just like blends in together, you know?
Yeah. So I do think that it feels like 2, but it could be more. But like I said, it's just like the personal like level. I don't think we've ever like broke through that. So it kind of feels like I don't quite know you as much as it probably should have been in all those years.
I feel like we don't express our true selves. We just kind of just like the basics of like who you are.
Your surface. Yeah. We were very surface level friends. It sounds horrible.
I mean, yes. Now you say it out loud.
I know. It's like the words just sound so bad, but
we know each other for 2 years, but we don't know each other.
But we don't know each other. I think that also that just is nightlife, like you said. That's not uncommon for the nightlife. Just, go in, get your money, leave. Because it's night and you just want to go home after that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean.
So, like, since you said you're like a vibe curator, for what type of vibes?
So basically what I do is curate events and tailor to like the electronic house scene in Charlotte. That's not how I started. But it's where I find myself like the most like peace and joy to do. Like I enjoy what I do when I curate these events. So I feel like that speaks a lot when I do one because I do try to think that like what I want to come to my own kind of event. And then I also...
You have a passion for it.
Right. No, for sure.
Wait, so they're not confused. Like, what did you start promoting for it? How did you get before
how did I go into it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a tough one because your earlier question was how long have I been in Charlotte? I actually born and raised in Charlotte. So, oh my God. I know, I got a little cold.
That's crazy. I'm born, technically grew up in the area.
Yeah. Wait, where is it? I think we talked about this.
Like, I was born in Charlotte.
Yeah.
I was raised in Rock Hill.
Oh, okay.
I was back and forth in Charlotte and Rock Hill.
Oh, okay. Then no, I thought, don't take this offensively. I feel like I thought you were from like Estonia, like that area, but it was probably like a mixed conversation. Not because no. Well, that's why
That's kind of disrespectful.
No. Gastonia people, there's mad love for you guys. You're always welcome to Charlotte. But yeah, so I was born and raised here, and it just kind of like, knowing over the years, kind of a little bit of everybody, a little bit of every kind of scene, liking and enjoying to go out a lot and meeting the right people and trying to figure out how to like monetize me going out so much. That's kind of how I fell through with it. And I met a couple of, the very inception, which I probably won't go too deep into it because it's irrelevant. The very first person who like gave me like a promo gig was this one strip club in, it was a strip club. Yeah.
Interesting.
Not many people know, but they were just like, oh, we need help with their daily operations. And I was able to just kind of like sit in meetings and sit with like, like the owner's table and just listen in to the way they thought and the way they were able to market some of their events. And then I just kind of fell in line with all of that then. And then I got scouted kind of by another promoter in the Latin scene. And it was nice, of course. It was very fun to be in that scene, to be in your bottle popping, VIP area kind of feel for the time that I did it. So no like regret on that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it kind of gets old. You know, and then you also start seeing like who you surround yourself with in those type of environments, and then it's not really fulfilling in my eyes. Obviously, this is my opinion, and there's a lot of people who can think otherwise. But when I realized I wasn't happy doing promo for the Latin scene, but I am so grateful for the opportunity, obviously, because that's why I'm here, you know.
It opened a lot of doors.
It opened so many doors. I met so many good connections, a lot of like good people along the way, just networking in these VIP tables and being able to be put in this position that I am now. So I would never like badmouth that experience, but I knew I wasn't happy. Like it was just not fulfilling to me anymore whatsoever. So I found something that was EDM music, and that all what that entitles, because the EDM subgenres are fucking crazy. You have like subs on sub genres that like don't even make sense. So
there's a lot of different genres of EDM. It's crazy.
No, it really is. Honestly, I couldn't. And sometimes I find myself asking some of like my DJ friends, and I'm like, "So, what would this be considered?" And they're like, "Your guess is like as best as mine." And I'm like, "Yeah," because people are just making shit up now.
Yeah, they're doing like remixes. Like all the like, different type of like sounds. Just for like techno, house, all that.
Right. Dubstep, DMB, like you have like the list goes freaking on. And so like when I say like EDM, like the word EDM, I don't know why for me it sounds so cringe. So like it's just like I have to say electronic dance music.
Just say the whole
thing.
Name, the whole like spell it out for everybody.
Right. No, you have to. I mean, I don't even think a lot of people know the acronym. They just know what EDM is. They're like, what does it even mean? But
no, but so since like you've been like in the nightlife scene for a long time, how does that affect you, like your normal day-to-day life?
Very much. I mean, like just in a physical standpoint too, like just being tired all the fucking time, because I do have like a day job as well. So it's kind of, it's hard to balance sometimes. And it's also just over the time that I've done this, and I've done it for, it's coming on, it's probably like 2.5 years now. I've learned to say no to like afters and like keep the party going and stuff like that.
Definitely. I'm a big no to after parties now. For sure.
Oh really? Oh, but you used to be.
I used to be, yeah. Used to be.
Well, I feel like I've seen you in a couple actually. We've probably been.
Yeah, that was a different time. The different era. That was after party. I was in my after party era.
Oh, okay. You're in your gremlin era.
I want to say that. That's a different. That's like maybe in me in college.
Oh really? Oh shit. So there's levels to this.
Yeah, gremlin was me in college. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
No. I'm curious.
I was jumping in bushes. That's how bad it was. For no reason. I
feel like I see like some reels or memes or whatever on Instagram, and there's like college kids jumping off of roofs to hit the beer pong table. I'm like,
I've never done that, but
what are you doing?
I've been jumping in bushes.
Okay. It's not too bad.
Bushes. Just like, you ever see
that bush right there?
I said that bush looked comfy. That's how.
Well, I think that there's been a couple times that I've thought that though. Like, is that bush comfy to like fall on?
Yeah, I mean, maybe now just thinking about it, I was like, damn, I have really bad ADHD. Like, I'm just like walking, I was like, oh, bush.
The intrusive thoughts have won. You just go for it. That's crazy.
But yeah. Anyways, we're not talking.
We digress. How do we get to bushes?
I don't know, actually. Maybe this wine. Like, wine is hitting.
It gets you all warm. That's why we put it on game.
Yeah, look, I've been sipping way too much compared to you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost done.
We have the Ball Buster. It's from your local wine vault, but it's not local. It's just from your local wine vault. It's really
maybe
good.
Sponsor us.
Right.
In the future.
Please. I would love all the wine. Send it over.
No, but like, just in general, since you are in like the EDM, like whatever, that whole genre.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the music scene and the culture of like Charlotte, kind of, how is it now, or how is it grown?
Yeah, I understand. I actually have so much to say about that. Just in general, with the people that I work with alongside, like the local promoters and DJs that have been doing this for like 8+ years, like I hear it all the time that, you know, like it was good and then it was bad and then it's good again. So it's like, it really just, I think when you have a community that all has the same like mind and the main players are wanting the same goal, that's when it's always going to be good.
Yeah.
And so I feel like as of right now, we're in a good position because we have a lot of people who love the scene. And I mean, to get even deeper, the industry in the house scene is something that's trendy right now. So it's getting a little easier for us. But
definitely grown a lot since like for EDM in Charlotte, or just like techno music, house music in general.
Yeah, it wasn't easy though.
Everyone hated on it.
No, fuck yeah, dude. Like,
I mean, they still do. You're never gonna like.
All you need, look, this is key. All you need is a couple bad bitches to be on board. And I swear to you, the rest will follow. Obviously, the event got to be good. The sound got to be good. You have to do your whole homework on everything and just like make sure, you know, you're crossing your T's, dotting your I's. But like for some reason, I mean, I think that females are just like key to nightlife.
Sadly.
That's just how it goes.
Like nightlife is kind of, what's the word? It's like a scandal for like sexual appeal. Yeah. That's the best way. I feel like there was a better word to use that, but it's.
I like, well, yeah, I mean, it's so true. I mean,
you gotta utilize that sexual appeal to draw people in.
Yeah, no, for sure. And what better than a female that's pretty and she likes the same thing that you're going to go see, you know?
Or even like a guy who's actually attractive.
That's so true too. No, you're right.
And then the attractive females come in, then the guys come in.
Yeah.
But then obviously if the vibes are right, they'll stay.
Correct. So I think that there's this one thing that I was taught really early on, and I know if he watches this, he's gonna be like, I said that to you. It was one of my promoter bosses when I was under a promotion company. He would be like, there's never too many girls, there's always too many guys. So like when I
felt that.
And y'all know there's always too many guys. It's like a sausage fest in here. You're like,
it has to be a good ratio.
No, the girl to guy ratio has to be good, but there's never too many girls. There's always too many guys. Like the ratio could be half, okay. But if it's like
more than that, then it's like,
you know, it's already weird. It's weird. We're not doing that. So, but in the last 2 years,
guys, not all guys.
Well, I mean, if y'all friends, it depends on like also. Well, what time y'all on, right? Because if y'all all guys and like y'all just having a homie night or whatever, it wouldn't be too weird, right?
Yeah, no comment.
I don't know how y'all think. Like, user. I don't know. It's just funny to see a all guy VIP section. I die. I'm like,
oh no. We definitely had girls, but
questionable.
it's questionable because like when I go out, I don't really like. Oh, I gotta have all girls in the section.
Right.
Like, I like to just vibe with the homies, and if a certain girl pops up, then cool.
If
Come
not,
to the section. If not,
it's
I'm still
cool.
chilling.
Okay. Yeah. No, for sure.
I feel like a lot of people nowadays is like they like crave the attention.
Yeah.
Like
that's always
sometimes the attention for me, since I've been in this industry for 7, 8 years now.
Wow.
And I started when I was 20. I was a promoter.
Oh, really? I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a promoter for basically before COVID.
Okay.
Then I stopped.
For what? Or for why?
I mean, just because after COVID, it's like it never was the same. Like we did like, so basically where Eden was.
Yeah.
It was Mansion before.
Oh, okay.
And we did promotions for them during COVID.
Yeah.
We sold it out. Mm-hmm. Then, like, they did a curfew, and we never opened. We got shut down, so never happened. So that was one. I had a couple times I've been like asked to like help out with promotions for other clubs with other promoters. It just never hit the same.
Yeah.
To me, to an extent, I have to like build with a team instead of just being brought on randomly.
Yeah. It's like you have to build a relationship. Like it's just
I mean, obviously, every person that after stopped doing promotions, like obviously, we still are homies. We still vibe. We still are cool with each other.
Yeah.
But just me personally, I just didn't feel beneficial because I was just brought on random, like no like goal that we wanted to hit. It was just I was like, hey,
just throw it out there, get as many people.
Hey, post this flyer.
Yeah.
Or send to the group chats. I was like,
let's talk about the flyer posting. I'm so over it. Like when it's just all flyer, like what makes me want to go to that party if it's just a flyer?
Or like, I'd rather do like a promo video.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like,
yeah, like let's be creative.
Creatives, like, hey, let's do a skit, make a little movie.
Yeah. Like, okay. Yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from with that.
I feel like nightlife has kind of this like flyer, or I mean, promo videos are good too.
Yeah.
Most of the time, some of the promo videos are usually the same.
Yeah. No, we're getting there. I guess like somebody comes up with a good idea, like with a promo like video, and then it's just overused until somebody comes up with something different or more creative or just like, you know.
I mean, doesn't it hurt to like copy someone else's like video from like another state or another city?
Right.
But like, I feel like Charlotte is everyone trying to
just rotating the same.
Like pick a week and they just do it that week and it's like, oh, it's your week. Your week now. Okay. And it's like, but it's not always like that. There's always some places that like actually do good marketing.
Yeah.
But it's not a lot.
No.
It's usually just.
Well, I mean, that's key. That's key. Once you have like your good marketing, like everything, there's like a not necessarily like a formula that you have to follow, but like, you know, that is gonna never fail you and it's gonna like bring the result that you want essentially. Mm-hmm. So I'm like a marketing whore. Like I love everything about it. Like
that was a harsh word. Harsh W
marketing
word.
Whore. But it is something that I when I find anybody who's like on that side, because it's like there's two sides of the nightlife. There's your behind the scenes, and then there's your face people who are the face of it, like
the people that they see every day. Like,
right.
The vibe curators.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
exactly. So I, fortunately enough, had to be both. So I'm able to just curate an event that from the ground up, from scratch, without having to really bring or tag along too many people. And this is all trial and error. I didn't really have anybody telling me how to do anything, but I think that's the best way to learn is like failing and getting back up and failing and getting back up, even though it's like easier said than done.
Yeah.
But
so was your like your promotion side of it, is it just you, or do you have like other like team players or team members that work with you as well?
So I used to. We were a group of 3 people, and including me. So it's me, my cousin Chris, shout out Jurgen, and Alex, which was Lemons. He was he started first as like the main DJ, and Chris picked up pretty quickly, honestly, his skill, and he's just like killing it right now. He goes by Jurgen, so he plays a little bit of everything, and it's really inspiring to me just to see his growth. But yeah, it was 3 of us. I did a lot of the behind the scenes, so a lot of the flyer, promo, marketing, reels, like the socials, and everybody just kind of had their own little task and their job to do. We were doing really well, and everybody, I guess, had like-minded, similar views on what we wanted, and so that's why it worked. But as of right now, I'm solo doloing it. I'm very excited to see where that takes me, because it's a different transition it's like a life transition, but it's also like a career transition, because now I have to find, I guess, the strength and the courage to believe in myself that I can do it on my own. Obviously, it's not all on your own. You have partnerships, and you have just other key players that are going to be in that role. But in my own company, it's going to definitely be a different pace and speed for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I was. Was promotions, I usually kind of did my own thing, solo dolo.
Yeah, it's different.
It is different, but it also, you have full control.
Yes.
You don't have to rely on anyone.
Yeah.
On certain things. You just kind of whatever you're in charge of, you have to take full responsibility.
Correct.
So
I feel that.
I mean, yeah, it's even with promotions, when I first started, obviously I was in charge of my school when I was in college. I did Winthrop, did the party bus and everything. And yeah, you're in charge of that party bus, and that's it. You get paid. But when it comes to promotions, on your own, after I stopped doing that, I was working for on another promotion company. Yeah. And then when I did my own thing, I started at Lucky's Bar and Arcade, which is now Ohio.
Yes. Damn, way back when. I loved Lucky's.
Yeah, I did that. I did Wednesdays nights there for college night.
It's crazy that you're in high.
Yeah, it is crazy. It's kind of full circle.
It is a full circle.
But yeah, did that. Then I did World. I don't know if you know Jay Good.
Yeah, I actually just saw him yesterday.
Jay Good brought me on, was World. That was kind of a shit show because we broke even every night. Yeah. It's also a big venue. It's like 1,500 people, and college night, it's only so much.
So many college people who have $1 to their name.
Yeah, and it's I mean, we did pretty well. We did probably 500 people, but for World,
that venue is huge. Yeah, huge. No, so it's you have to
500 people in World is
you're barely
it looks
a corner.
60 people.
Yeah. That's a big lesson I've always learned. Was make sure to choose your venues wisely, completely, because you want to be ambitious and you're fuck yeah, this venue's huge, we're gonna pack this shit out, and that's fine to have, but slow your roll. It would look better if you found a smaller venue that's dope, it's your style, fill it up, and then just start from there, continually.
That's why
gradually.
I went back to Lucky's after that.
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
Probably got too drunk every Thursday.
Oh God.
Every Thursday, I took it over because the other promoter wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
So, and he was just there, just collecting a paycheck.
Yeah.
It's like, at least like, me personally, I like to like put in work, and then once you see the work like kind of show from every night, obviously it didn't like pop off right away. I think it was like the third week we did it. It started like slowly progressing.
Yeah.
And we were lit.
Yeah.
Then that's when you kind of get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because you see like, oh, they're actually showing up. It's like, oh, I'm getting a text. It was like, hey, pull up.
Right.
We're gonna pregame before we go to Lucky's. So
yeah.
Like, and I'm like, pregaming was like fraternity brothers.
Yeah.
At UNCC, and I didn't even go to the school.
And I hear that all the time.
I was like, all right, cool. Like, I mean, in general, it's like growing up in high school.
Yeah.
I was never like popular.
Okay.
And
I wouldn't have guessed
I don't
that.
care for the popularity.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to fit in high school.
Yeah.
Now I'm just being myself.
Yeah. Wow. Isn't that crazy how that works?
Yeah. Just being, well, obviously elevating in like how you present yourself, how you talk, and how you hold yourself as a person is way, way better than trying to pretend like you're someone else. Yeah,
because you can only hold up that facade for so long until people start seeing through it, and then you look silly.
Yeah. It's like you're not getting an what's it called? An Oscar for pretending to be someone else.
Shit, you might.
Yeah, if you're actually going on TV, right. That's different. We're not on TV.
Okay. I mean, some people in their head think they really are, though. It's like a whole thing.
All right, let's go reality TV.
I wouldn't mind being on a reality TV, so.
Yeah, me either.
I'll fuck with it. I would have fun with it. I think that at the end of the day, even how I like go through like this part of my life and the career path I'm choosing, I've always said if I'm not having fun anymore, like no, because this is supposed to be fun. Like why did I choose this career path if it wasn't obviously like seriousness, like in its time and like professionalism, but if it's not fun, the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta enjoy it. It's like once you get to the point when like what you do is like too much for you, like too much stress or too much like obviously you're gonna have stress or whatever type of pressure, but if you're not enjoying it, then that's when you kind of like fall out and like you fall out of love of
there you go.
You know,
yes,
like
you said
that passion is kind of like burnt out. That's how I am now. It's like when I stopped promoting, I was like, I'm not enjoying it anymore. Like I'm just like I'm trying to like build something, but COVID just really like was it just like threw everyone off.
Yeah, of course.
It kind of like is what it is. Like I just went to different career endeavors or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah,
it's like clothing, music, all that, modeling.
Yeah,
you know, just
I've definitely seen some of your work. I always love showing love, liking them. I'm like, oh hell yeah! Like when I see people like take their craft seriously, whatever that may be, because like what you just said is like it's just you being creative, you being an artist, like that all falls underneath that umbrella.
Exactly.
And like, and that looks so different in every chapter of your life.
And it's also good to experiment. Like you never know what you're good at unless you don't put in the effort to try.
No, exactly. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Once you try it and you say, okay, maybe this is not it.
Right.
Then you can do it. Like, but at least you tried to do it.
Yeah.
Not like, second guessing yourself before you even put anything out or try anything.
Right. You never know.
It's like food. It's like sometimes people are picky. It's like oh, I've never had it. I don't think I like it. But you try it. Oh, I actually like it.
Yeah.
Or you don't, then you would never know if you like it.
You would never know. You have to put yourself out there. I think that's the biggest thing that a lot of people struggle with is just putting themselves out there and the fear of failing. I think even myself, being a perfectionist, I don't even start things because I want it to be perfect. And I had to let that go the hard way. For that.
we were talking about like trying new things and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know where I was going with it, but yeah, just try new things, dude. Just try it. Don't be afraid to fail.
So you did talk about like Instagram and like how it glitches. Do you think social media is toxic, or it could be beneficial, or what do you think?
I think a lot about social media. It's like my bread and butter because that's, you know, in this day and age, how you are able to spread the word, you know, like social media is on its all-time high and you have to learn how to monetize it. I think that it could be very toxic, extremely toxic, if you're using it incorrectly. And a lot of people have said this already time and time again. If you are in social media just comparing your life constantly to all these Instagram influencers and models and this and that, like, you will get depressed. There is no like question about it, because you're constantly looking out, not in.
You're doing a lot of comparison and like I saw this on like TikTok or Instagram, I can't remember. It was like a video, like it was a gym video, and it said this girl said something to the guy about like, oh, his weight wasn't heavy enough, and he was being hypocritical to himself because he wanted to be like all the big lifters that lift like 100 pounds and stuff like that.
Did you want some more?
I'll take some more. But he said, the girl said, comparison is a thief of joy.
Oh, wow.
And it is.
That's the first time I heard that one. That's really like heavy. Those are
you don't
deep.
want to compare yourself. You want to maybe compare yourself from the past to the present.
But from yourself, like you to you, yeah.
From yourself, like, because other people's opinions don't matter.
Yeah.
What other people look doesn't matter to me, at least.
Yeah.
It's comparing what the time now to the time last year, and how much you either grown or like elevated or whatever, leveled up. That's the type of comparison like you should be doing.
Yeah.
It's like self growth, self
evaluation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think you also have to just consider the people who are these influencers and whatnot. Like, not that they probably, I mean, who am I to talk from their actions, but they might not even live that life. Like, Instagram is so not real. Like, they're just putting something that they think that we might like, and then making money off of it, and then by what we don't know.
It's actually kind of cringe sometimes. Like, sometimes people like they like
take it too far,
get into it.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't mind them getting into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just like I don't feel like it's real.
No, it's not. None of it is.
None of it is. But
no,
it is like, obviously everyone wants to be an influencer, and it's just tough nowadays because if you don't have a certain persona or a certain like what way you act, it's not gonna like thrive. They love how people act nowadays and than being genuine.
Yeah.
So
it's all for show. It's like
reality TV.
Yeah, and in a social media, and in 5 fucking seconds too.
They like drama. People love drama.
Oh my God, tell me about fucking drama.
You know what's crazy? I went viral on TikTok for posting fake drama.
No.
Yeah.
What? wait, rewind.
I'll show you later.
But you need to like add a snippet to what you're talking about.
So I did 2 posts.
Okay.
One was a friend who acted like my girlfriend.
This is too funny.
I think I got like 500,000 views on that.
Oh, really?
And then I did a part 2.
Yeah.
At Slate, all in one take. Both of them in one take. It's part 2. I got 1 million views.
No way.
1.1 mil.
No way. Wait, did you like at least change your clothes, or you were just like?
We're out. It's just.
Oh, y'all were out.
Oh no! So these two different parts happen at different times.
Oh, okay. Because people also do that. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, people would go out and like do a whole like content day. And you would think, you know, oh, it's a different day and they're posting every day. Like, no, like they created a whole content day and they did like different outfits, different scenarios, whatever. And then they just have like a whole arsenal of like,
that's too much.
That's what it takes though sometimes.
I mean, I'll do whatever for that day and then maybe reuse, recycle certain things, but
reuse, recycle, reduce.
Some things I've never seen ever again.
No, the whole game is just so rigged, honestly. But it's so easy to get, like, I am a victim to fucking social media. Like, I'm nobody. Like,
after COVID, I think a lot of people are now sucked into social media than they are ever before.
No, for sure. And what's crazy is that I read something about our attention span being like comparable to squirrels at this point because of social media, because like we have 5 seconds of like scrolling
or something. I saw something about our attention span is like less than a goldfish, and a goldfish the attention span is 9 seconds, and they're saying nowadays we have like 5 to 8.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah, and I'm over here like,
I mean, I realize that. But sometimes my attention span is a lot longer. It just depends on what I'm feeling that day.
Yeah, no, I've never been diagnosed with ADHD or anything, but it really seems.
Self-diagnosed myself.
Yeah, I definitely think that I do have a small, like nothing severe, but it's just a product of our environment.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, we are all products of our environment, and that goes to even like who you surround yourself with and whatnot. So, but that's a different combo.
Like, yeah. So speaking of like influencers and stuff like that, do you think like clout in Charlotte is real or not?
It's a huge thing.
I mean,
I have experienced it. I'm not a clout chaser. Fuck that. Like,
but you can use clout though to your advantage, but not like.
Example.
Say like me, obviously. Like, I wouldn't say because I know a lot of people in Charlotte because I've been in the industry for 7-8 years.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not clout. Maybe it's just like reputation.
Okay, you see, you used the word. I was going to say the same.
Reputation kind of can go hand in hand.
No, it's not. I don't. Urban Dictionary, that shit. Actually, what is clout? Because my definition of clout is like somebody who does it for the wrong reasons. Like, and that goes for everything. Like,
I mean, I have met some people who have a sense of entitlement because of clout.
Yeah.
And
that's the wrong reason.
Yeah,
you don't walk in somewhere entitled. Like, you're just like, if you do, if you don't. But you're probably gonna, because my name and my rep and who I am as a person, not because like, I feel like clout is like it's like a term for people who do it for the wrong reasons and aren't able to back their shit up. Like, they're not able to back their shit up. So like, if you, like you said, it's your reputation, your rep is you got shit done, you filled parties up, and you're like holding your weight. But clout is like, oh, I'm doing it for the clout. Like, I'm a DJ and I'm only doing it for pussy. That's clout.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, but if you're a DJ and pussy comes along, but you're a great ass DJ, that's not clout. That's like, that's your name, that's your rep. You worked for your shit, not for pussy. But like, that's not as bad. But like,
I mean, it comes with reputation because you've been in the. People admiration, your craft because of how well you do it or how
you make people feel or like, and that's like such a thing with DJs. So,
and it's like experiences. It's like how much experience you have. Like, you'd be DJing for 10 years.
Right.
You're going to have more of a reputation than someone that's doing it for 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but still, the 10-year DJ could definitely go down that clout rabbit hole real quick too. Like, you can switch up for sure. But I mean, unfortunately, just with how many DJs I've worked with over the years, Charlotte's filled completely filled with your clout. Not only DJs, your clout people. Like, it's not even just targeting DJs. It's like your clout everything in the nightlife, like, or your bottle rats, or your, like, who else? Just like
bottle rats.
They out there. They be coming out the woodworks. You'd be like, that also was a thing for me when I was VIP service. I'm not a violent person. I'm not a confrontational too much. Like, I will if I have to. But, like, the girls that, like, didn't know that I was the promoter, like, would be so fucking funny to me.
Like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, right. They would be, like, already giving me the stink face. Like, you know, like, who the fuck is that? Or whatever. And I'd be like, I let you up here. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who is that? Like, like, lower yourself, humble yourself. Like, everybody's here to have fun. And it's just such a thing.
No one really has, like, humility. No one really, like...
It's rare. It's a very rare characteristic nowadays. And it's sad.
I hate when, like, girls come up to me at the bar when I'm working, because I'm a bartender now.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you're so handsome. I was like, I'm busted as hell right now.
Like, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
Haircut. But all of a sudden, it's like, oh, thank you. And then walk away.
Yeah. So what do you think they were trying to achieve?
I don't.
Just like
my number.
Okay. You're like.
I was like, I'm working. I that's why I don't. One thing though, I don't entertain a lot of females.
Yeah.
I don't really entertain anybody.
So
I really text myself or. No, actually, let me reword that came out. I was thinking out loud. I really text like my close friends.
Oh, okay.
I don't really text a lot of people, but.
So how would your perfect, like, interaction go that you're like, okay, you can have my number?
I don't know. You gotta tip me.
Definitely not at the.
You gotta tip me.
That's a good one.
You gotta give me it's like. If you're gonna give me your number and you tip me $2,
oh my God, do I know about that shit?
Then it's different. It was like, let me get your number, and it's actually telling me instead of writing on the receipt. And then it's like, you cute. Here, $20. I was like, I mean, obviously, if she's attractive, then maybe I'll. But usually, I don't like. Oh, she's bad. I'm just like. I'm gonna give her my number.
Yeah.
But also, it's like a 50-50. Like, it has to be the energy has to match.
Yeah, and in between, it's timing. It's also like, imagine somebody like you're just weeded. And
also, like, this generation sucks too. It's like relationships or dating and stuff like that. Like, relationships. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I had a recent experience that happened. Well, not even recent. It was like a couple months ago, but it was more recent in general. But yeah, that's it. That's all.
What that's it? Wait, that's all you giving me? I was like, no.
Okay.
What is the experience? No names. It's fine.
No, definitely no names. But
name drop right now.
Girl, I was talking to or whatever it was. We were hanging out, talking, texting. Went on a date. We vibed, hanged out a little bit, hooked up. Then ghosted me. Apparently got back with her ex. Oh, Jesus. And then,
bitches.
I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, right. Because what can you do?
Randomly, like a month later, I was like, whatever, trying to catch up, whatever. It's like, and then I see her out. It's like, am I talking, like, what's going on? I was like, you single or you whatever? Question mark.
Oh, so she was out. She was like outside and you were outside? Is that what you're saying?
And then,
y'all randomly bumped into each other?
Apparently. Apparently.
What do you think that she saw your story? Did you post?
I don't know. I don't post like.
Okay, then so
when I'm out usually. Yeah. I don't try to at least. Sometimes if the vibes are with the boys,
you post.
I might slip a post or two, selfie.
I feel that.
But then after that, she blocked me and.
Oh, but you asked her, like you actually went in her face, well, not in her face, but like to her.
I asked her if I'm talking to single or whoever.
Yeah.
Like. If you're not single or whatever, and she basically lied to me. And yeah, we hooked up again. And then
she blocked
me the next day.
Oh my God.
And Louis, that week after, or not even a week, couple days, I see her again. And
sorry, this is grimy.
And I was minding my business. I was vibing with my people, and the people I knew. And homie tried to fight me.
No.
He pulled up on me and was like, "Hey, you need to back off." I was like, "Bro, I've been backed off since I got here. Bro. I didn't even know you existed.
That's
me first time meeting you." But apparently,
about that.
Long story short, she cheated on him, and he with probably me, found out, and I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
There's something I gotta say about that. What's crazy is that, because this goes both ways, guy, girl, there's no gender roles to this shit, whatever. Like, at the end of the day, you a bad person, you a fucking bad person. But one thing that I absolutely hate is when the dude or the girl in the relationship is mad at the other person. Yeah. Like, so in your case, he is mad at you, so dude on dude crime. Like, no, like, damn, bro, go talk to your bitch. And then
I was like, bro, what? I'm not even the one fighting. I was like, bro, I just laughed. I was like, obviously, he was in my face and like talking a lot of shit. And I was like, I don't do disrespect very well, and I don't get mad easily. Yeah, but
I feel that to the core.
I will finish it if I need to.
Right. No, right. I don't.
That's not my goal, because I have a reputation, not clout. Yeah. A reputation. Yeah. Like, just because I've been in industry that.
No, for sure.
I don't want to hold myself to a low standard.
Wow. Yeah. No, for sure. I feel the same exact way, because I mean,
I don't want to embarrass myself. Like, no, obviously, like, I do embarrass myself sometimes because I be blackout sometimes. But that's a different story. That's a different. That's not me. That's not me like swinging on people for no reason, right? Or for dumb reasons, or whatever.
No, I get it completely. When girls like come up to other females like as a woman and shit, like, I'm like, what does that even make sense? Your problem is at home. Like, that, start there, fix your house, and then if I'm still fucking doing it, like, come at me, and then I'm wrong. But like, in what world is like the female having, you don't even know, this dude obviously did it, like, or girl, guy, and they're lying. So why don't you think they're lying now about whatever he's saying that you knew or whatever? Like, people, I think, really just need to take a step back, evaluate the situation, stop making this is where like toxicity comes from. It's like, stop making the same mistake. Like, actions speak louder than words. So like, don't listen to the other person's words. Listen to what they're doing. When somebody shows you who they are, you gotta fucking listen to them. Like, they don't even gotta say one word. They showed you, didn't they?
Actions. Like, it's not hard to read people nowadays. Since I'm just being like a promoter, bartender, photographer, just like interacting with people so much. It's so easy to like read people on first impressions. Like, I'm not saying first impressions do matter, like make or break, but it's not a deal breaker. Right. It's like sometimes they're going through something at that time. You met them or whatever. Yeah. But it really depends. But sometimes you can read people and like how they move, how they act, how they. Their body language. Yes, exactly. Just how they hold themselves. It's like, no, for sure. Like you said, just interacting with like half of Charlotte, half of the time, you know, constantly meeting a lot of energies. You also have to like just protect that at all costs. So like, you won't get in situations like that. Yeah. And because even like for me, with the people that like I choose to work with, like that's something I look at. And then I know if I look at it, they're going to look at it. Like, this something, are they messy? Are they drunk all the time? Because one thing you can't do that I've learned early on, and like you said, we're here to have fun. So it's not like we're not going to get drunk. Occasionally. We're young, I mean, till the time you see people like in our 40s, 50s. Right, we don't want to be doing that shit. We obviously want to be maybe on a yacht. Right, doing that shit. Right. Doing that shit on like an island or something.
In Turks or something.
Turk and Caicos.
Right. Yeah. Instead of like Charlotte. But like that's why we're working right now and we're working really hard and we're building those relationships and our reputation because
you never know who you're gonna meet.
No, you don't. Imagine that one day you wanted to get fucked up and you like were just messy on the job, you know, and you failed on networking on a really good like person that you should have met. Like I think about that shit all the time.
That's what recently I try not to get too fucked up nowadays. If I do drink, I'd rather be like at least coherent and tipsy than blacked out.
Yeah, it's a very hard lesson to learn though.
I mean,
there's people who have problems, you know, like I've seen them.
Have problems.
No, but there's people who got problems. Like dry January didn't last so long for a lot of people, which is in respect. They tried.
I mean, oh my God, I never even try. This is my first alcoholic drink in
2024?
2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, we are 2 weeks in.
Yeah, but I really just kind of like working a lot. So I was like, my energy is like down here. And it's like, I need to get as much sleep as I can.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, to recover.
Because like
That's big.
I work 3 jobs.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I work at the gym. That just opened.
Okay, core.
And then
did you post a video? Like an Instagram? I think a couple of people did. Yeah.
It's been trending on Instagram, TikTok.
Okay, recently. Nice. Go check it out.
But it's a vibe.
It's like, do you even lift?
Influencer. It is influencer like friendly. But it's really not. It's like a lot of people in there. It's like if you're committed to fitness. Yeah. You're gonna like see a lot of people who have in the same mentality that you're in there for. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I actually I did see that. It's funny. I've paid for a gym membership for like a year straight.
Yeah. Well, it never really go.
No, I probably have stepped foot maybe once.
I mean, that was me at first. I had a membership at the Y for I don't even know, like 6 months, and I was just kind of like back and forth. Yeah. Like maybe, yeah. And then I think at the time I want to say a breakup. I don't know. We were dating, but not dating. Yeah. At the time, still have love for her. You know. Yeah. Cool people, good person. Yeah. But yeah, I think I took that really hard, and I tried to get into fitness again. And it's kind of like
your outlet.
Flip a whole different mentality. Okay. It's like obviously I was kind of like at the time I was just kind of like trying to like people please, and then after I got out of that mindset and the breakup, I was like, all right, being a little self. I'm about to change my whole like what's the look, my whole look, like me in 2020 compared to now. Yeah, completely different person. Yeah, I think I did physically and mentally. Crazy, yeah, because you're working, you're like your muscle, like your brain and stuff like that. It's like, I mean, it's very therapeutic too. It's like, for me at least, some people are different. Like people like to work out to get in shape and stuff like that. Yeah, to just look good. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes like it's very therapeutic. It's like just having just your own thoughts and music. Just working out and just kind of just like feeling going in. Yeah, going at it. Like this music and your own mind in that whole process of the gym. Yeah, you don't think anything else except. Yeah, I love that. I love to hear that you have that. Not a lot of people do, and that's when things get bad. Yeah. So when you find that, I don't really do therapy. Yeah. But that's my therapy. Yeah. Everyone has their own like thing they do. It's like yours could be like. I don't know, knitting. I don't know. I knitted this actually. That's why I said it. I was like, can you imagine? You over here like this. You're like, right now. With a glass of wine. Be like, well, one of my fun facts. I knit. You heard it here first. I can knit. I'm gonna start just because of it. Now I gotta create a whole brand. Like all different colors of this.
I'm gonna make my own merch, knitting and shit. So stay tuned.
Bluz knitting.
Bluz knitting.
All right, follow her on Instagram.
No, wait. Follow Andy Bluz, okay? All right?
Yeah.
Andy Bluz.
That's funny. No, but they.
Life. But I really, when I hear things like that, it brings joy to my heart because I've seen people with just like no passion and no goals or no like drive in anything, like nothing moves them. And that's so sad to see because if you can't, purpose and passion, are hard to find, and I get that. Like some people know from the beginning, and then some people it takes them a little longer. But if you're not doing anything to find out what that is, like you're lost.
There's more to life in Charlotte than drinking. Unfortunately,
drinking and eating.
A big focus point. In Charlotte is drinking and
eating,
tailgating.
Oh, and tailgating. Yeah, sports.
But eating also involves drinking sometimes.
I don't eat when I drink.
That's terrible.
It is bad. That's the reason of my blackouts. And so no, I know. And if I started drinking before I eat, it's over. So like I need.
And that's why you get hungover.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
because you have
I know this is a problem. No, hydration. I know. No water, no food, just straight alcohol. That's it. I know it's a problem. But the first step is acceptance. So like I'm getting there. Acceptance.
Okay. It's denial.
I'm not in denial. I'm very much aware.
Getting acceptance.
But I know I have to work on it. I mean, that's one of my things this year. My New Year's resolution, not really, but it's definitely one of the little things in the back of my head that if it's this year, next year, whatever year, just like anything is supposed to be, and everything is supposed to be in moderation. So just not drinking less or drinking more, whatever, just like everything in moderation. That goes for everything. Like being obsessed with something or being addicted to anything is never good, like anything at all. So it's a balance for sure that I want to have. That goes for everything in life, not just drinking, just being overall zen or whatnot, whatever may have you.
Yeah, true. It's like there's other things to life than doing all your focus on one thing or something else completely away from what you're doing as your career. Just kind of like you said, just moderation. It's always a balance. Like, I mean, that's what maybe my balance. It's working hard in the gym, and then one day, I feel like I'm gonna get drunk today.
Yeah, because you deserve it. But imagine you just getting drunk, and there's not the other. Like you don't think anybody would get lost in the sauce. You lost.
Exactly. It's like you want to have those times for drinking as a celebration.
Yeah.
Usually, like you celebrate. It's like either it could be like a promotion or a birthday or graduation.
Right.
Like something to celebrate for instead of I'm feeling like it's shot o'clock.
Yeah. All the time?
Yeah.
Confused. Especially the people out here living carelessly with no shape, form of income or just how are y'all living? And that me and my girlfriend were actually talking about this today. How are you possibly living with no job in this day and age, with inflation, with everything just being mad expensive? Dude, it's I'm barely holding on for dear life, doing everything I possibly can, thinking of a million of ideas because it's just how I work. I would rather work for myself than for somebody else usually. So
everyone kind of wants
not everybody. Not everybody.
Yeah, you're right. I definitely know a handful of people.
They're either
who are probably still at the same place that they were in the past.
Yeah.
Since COVID.
And that doesn't go to throw shade on your corporate girls and guys or whatever, because that takes a special person too, because not me. Like that shit like is a different breed, and just to be able to do the same thing every day, and that's not like bashing, because that's in the nightlife, because like, or just any service industry, like the industry, you're gonna have, like right now it's slow. It's technically slow.
It's a slow season.
It's the slow season, and then we have a fucking banger ass summer, and then it like
I feel like after St. Patty's is when it starts to pick up. St. Patty's kind of is like the match.
Yeah. It starts to flame.
Yeah. And then it gets warm.
Yeah.
Then everyone wants to take their clothes off.
No. Let them take the clothes off. It's fine. Free the nip.
Free the nip, free the thighs, free the guns.
Free the buns. With the buns out, sun's out, buns out.
Yeah, exactly. Or sun's out, guns out.
The what?
The female and the guy version.
Oh, the guns. Okay, I was like, not actual guns.
No, like guns. Like,
okay. I got it.
Well,
I was like,
we get it. You don't work out, so you got.
I don't know the lingo.
You got a whole membership. And still, I'm kidding. At least get the lingo right.
I actually was in track for most of my life.
Did they?
Yeah, and
you ran from your life.
So that's why I'm so good at running away from things.
Running away from problems.
I'm great at running away from problems. Actually, I've been. Oh God.
Yeah.
But where I was going with this was basically like, because I'm very close to a park, and I rather run to the park, be like kind of like a trail, and then run back. And I know that obviously like there's certain things that I'm not working out, but that is more therapeutic to me than going into a gym. I'm also like, as crazy as this may sound, I have social anxiety. Wow, right? It's crazy. But like, I honestly cannot interact with people if I'm not in like my headspace, like I'm mentally ready for it. Like when I'm promoting, I know what I'm going myself into. Like, I know I'm in this like mindset of like, I'm going to talk to everybody and their mother. I'm working their room. I'm like giving everybody like a couple of minutes and appropriate timing, not staying too long in one place. But like, if I'm going to the gym, I can't really handle it, because I'm like, somebody's going to come up to me and then I'm going to have to like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Oh no.
What do you do? I'll freeze. Like,
it's like I'm gonna pretend they don't see me.
I know. It's like, or I would see you before you see me, and I'm out. Like, and then my focus is trying not to like talk to anybody, and then I'm doing it wrong. I did gym wrong. I'm gymming wrong.
I talk to a lot of people when I'm in the gym too, but I try to keep it very minimal because I need to get my workout in.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm gonna be in the gym for too long.
Yeah.
Today I went to the gym. Guess how long I was there for?
3 hours.
Yeah, you're right. 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm good at guessing.
Exactly 3 hours.
Yeah, no, because so I've heard.
Usually,
like, people do that.
I try to get work. Like if I get, like I'm in there and I'm focused, I'll get done in like an hour and a half. Sometimes 2, depending on how busy it is. But
yeah,
3 hours is actually kind of OD.
Well,
4 hours is way.
Oh yeah,
insane.
4 hours.
I've done that once.
Yeah. So what? You're just hanging out at the gym?
It was a good workout.
Yeah.
But I wasted 4 hours of my life. It could have just been 2.
I think that I push 30 minutes sometimes.
30 minutes. Yeah.
I'm like, can I go now? And I'm always like, I know the receptionist is judging me. I was like, this bitch just walked in.
You just walked in. Just basically a warm up.
Oh, your poor baby. He's going through it.
She has she has separation anxiety.
Aww.
Because I spoiled her when she was a puppy.
I feel that. I definitely feel that. My pet has the same thing. And when I have like a lot of late nights back to back, I know he goes through it. But luckily, I have a roommate, so she's just such, like, I have actually never had a better roommate in my life. I haven't had many, but she's surprised me. And this is me being very, like, I don't know, soft with my words, because everybody shows their true colors eventually, but like, no, so far it's just been very pleasant, and she's helped me out with my dog. Like, usually a roommate would be like, the fuck, that's not my dog, you know? It's like, whatever. But like, if I have like a late night and it's like back to back and I'm tired, she's like, oh, I took out Spy, oh, I fed him, I gave him water, or I was cuddling with him, I turned the heated blanket on for him. Like, and I'm like, that's so considerate. That's just being human. That's just being nice. Like, and some people just don't have that originally, but.
Yeah.
Roommates, right?
For real. But
I actually didn't know. Maybe I did know, but I didn't know he was your roommate.
Jake?
Yeah.
No one knew. I mean, people do, people don't.
I mean, like, I think I knew. I think I knew because, like,
we don't
maybe
go
you
and, like,
posted.
promote it. I was like, oh, yeah, Jake, my roommate.
Right.
Hey, world.
Right. Well, yeah, because that's weird.
PSA.
But, right. Everybody, we're moving in together.
Yeah. It's like, we tied a knot.
We're in a committed relationship.
Committed roommate relationship. Just kidding.
But.
Pause. No. Don't swing that way.
Oh, God.
But anyways.
But, sorry, it's like. That conversation of like swinging either way is just so wild nowadays. Like swinging either way, like you said, you don't swing that way. Like that whole conversation of like when people are just like going crazy now. Like there's just so many things that are new that we weren't really used to. Like, I mean, no, like I'm very respectable. Like I was joking earlier about like pronouns and stuff. Like. I like to catch up. Even like some of my gay friends, I have to ask like before because I want to be to the utmost respect. But like it's so much information constantly that you have to be like keeping up with. So it's always such a sticky one. I try not to say too much.
I definitely feel you on that. I kind of just be in my own world.
Because it's hard. It's already hard to like even like know half of people's names, and now it's like
that and keep up with your own life.
Keep up with your own life. It's like I have to know your name and your DJ name and your pronouns. I can't.
Once I know your Instagram name.
And your Instagram name on top.
I was just like,
you're the Instagram name person. Like you call people by their IGs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I get it because
it's like, oh, you're so-and-so.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, my name's Ashley. I was like, oh, okay, makes sense.
It's definitely not like a vibe, whatever, 2020. That's not her name. It's like, it's Ashley.
Crazy creations.
Crazy creations.
911.
No, it's a funny thing because I would always say like when I was doing this one event, I was doing what was called open decks, which was basically bringing in a lot of your local talent that just by leveling the playing field for everybody. It didn't matter like how long you played for DJs or like your recognition or how well you were known. Like everybody had the same amount of time to play, and we would create that platform for a lot of newer DJs. Even like we've had DJs like fly in and be like, hey, I'm in Charlotte visiting family, like could I play or whatever. And of course, why not? That's what this is for. You know, we had the whole day designated to it, and in that process I would have to meet like approximately like 7 to 8 new people each week, and I would have to know their name and know their DJ name. So 8 times 2, 16 different names I had to learn in one day. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, what's your name again? Like, and it was really tough. But I mean, it's not like the toughest thing in the world, but it was still like.
It really tests your brain though.
It does. I was like, damn, how am I supposed to be doing this right now? But it was such an experience. I loved open decks, and hopefully one day we can start it back out. But we're struggling with finding a venue because those kind of events are more for the community, and you know, like depending on the venue and how well their state of like just business is going, like the community will come out and support, but they probably won't spend, like they won't sell it out. That's why we usually would choose like a weekday instead of weekend. Like we would never do like a weekend or anything like that. But yeah, I miss those days. You never know what like you miss till it's gone, right?
Like,
yeah. Reminiscing
for sure. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have flashbacks.
I know.
I'm having flashbacks.
You're like,
Yeah. I was like, I'm like over here in my deep thoughts right now. I'm like, all right, wait.
right. Come back, pull back.
Exactly. Like, is this the wine talking
Cheers.
The wine talking right now.
Wait, I was gonna ask you, do I have wine lips? Like, so wine lips is when you have a little red thing on here. No? Okay. I was just making sure.
Do I?
You have a little bit, but it's not that bad. But I don't know how it looks in the camera.
I've been chugging this shit. Like,
no, so it happens. So one thing that I've learned with wine, because I get it really often, and I love wine, so I had to like figure out how to.
You got me thinking about it.
No, it's not bad.
I'm kidding.
And basically, what I do is you're supposed to like drink with a little bit of your mouth open because it doesn't hit your lip. But if you drink with your mouth closed.
You're telling me this now?
No.
You're telling me this now?
No, because listen, sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. But it's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. You don't have it, but yeah. So just like make sure just to open your lips a little bit. Just like, yeah, you got it. Just like straight down, like no lip contact.
Yeah.
But next time you go out like and have like a piece of steak, get a glass of wine, see how you like the contrast. You're gonna chug. There was this one time because like I do some serving shifts at this like semi bougie restaurant. Well, not semi. It is kind of bougie, but it's just like it's a little bit. It's not like your Capital Grille. Like it's your just cash, but they still have like gourmet food. And this one lady, because we do like wine service, and this one lady, like, because appropriately, like, you don't fill a glass up to the brim of wine. Like, no, that's like just the ghetto. But she was like, no, keep going. So like this whole like glass of wine in a restaurant was completely full, and she was just going for it. And I was just like, I'm nobody to judge like what you want and to do with your life or whatever. But I was like, I don't know. It didn't sit right with me seeing that whole glass of wine, like just to the brim. Like, have you ever seen that? Like, I mean, you do that at home. Okay, but like you are in a nice restaurant and you're telling your server just like keep like chug the whole bottle in that thing and it's like to the brim. I don't know. It's a little like alcoholic-y, questionable. Like maybe you should.
That's a different type of breed.
You should think about that one. Like, is everything okay? It's like no, it's not. Obviously.
Not everything is ever okay nowadays.
Oh no, it's not.
All right, well, anyways, I think that's a good time to cut it, but I appreciate you, Andy.
Of course. Cheers.
Cheers to the wine. I'm probably a little wine drunk already.
Oh, nice. It's a little buzz. It's not too overwhelming.
Maybe because I haven't eaten yet, but except some chips and...
You were preaching to me.
Yeah, but... I didn't expect wine to show up, and I was like, I'm not going to say no.
Well, now you know every time I will bring a bottle of wine. Trust where I'm at, a wine bottle is at.
But anyways, like, subscribe, comment, share. Also follow her. I'll drop her Instagram below.
Andy Bluz.
Yeah.
The only Bluz.
Till next time.
Till next time. See y'all.